Hello, everyone, and welcome into B&T Sports Talk Show. I'm your boy T, and next to me is your boy B, and we are here to do our weekly NFL Pick'em Dummies. So we were going to compete against one another, along with y'all as well, where we pick 6 NFL games against the spread, and we see who is the biggest dummy. Well, I guess we're both dummies. We're doing our best out here. And again,
Mhm.
if
Yep.
this is your first time listening to us, go ahead and give us a subscribe. We appreciate it. Go ahead and give us a like and hit that notification button. So
Yes,
without
sir.
further ado, well, first I'll start with Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I know it's the day after Black Friday. I'm not sure if anybody's actually shopping today. I didn't go anywhere. I just ate leftovers and sat on my butt. Um, sure, and watched a little football. B, how about yourself, man? How was your holiday?
Man, yesterday was good. Spent time with the family. We did it a little different though. Tradition is like a whole turkey. We just had turkey parts.
There
So
you
we
go.
had I think we had the thigh, a breast, a couple wings, but it fed, the four of us here. So, your basic sides. I can't complain. My stretchy pants were on, so I
Yeah,
had plenty to eat with room to spare, but controlled myself, believe it or not. That was a little hard to do though.
man, good for you, man. So you
Yeah.
heard it here first. Don't just kill the turkey, butcher that thing, and that way you
Yes.
can it's gonna come out even better. All right. Well, let's without further ado, let's jump into our picks. I'll start off. So I am going to start with a little bit of an upset. We've got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. I am picking the Bills and the point. So the Bills +3. The Eagles are coming off a big win against Kansas City. And, I think they're kind of in that area where they could take a loss. Buffalo's been playing pretty good. And to be honest with you, the win against the Kansas City by the Eagles, they didn't win by much. So I think they've given up some points over the past few weeks, and the Bills are primed to put points up. So this will be a close game, but I got the Bills. I'm taking the Bills and the points.
That's actually not a bad pick because this could be a trap game for Philadelphia, knowing
Yeah,
that the Niners are right around the corner. So
that's right.
if the Eagles lose, then that game next Sunday now means a hell of a lot more. So that's a really good pick there. Um, for my first pick, I'm going to go with the team who will be hosting a game that will mean first place in their division, and that is the Houston Texans, +1.5 at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We talked about it all year. They've been consistent, and now they're starting to hit another stride here. So I like this. This is a big game. This is a big test for CJ Stroud and that young Texans team.
Yep.
But they haven't flinched all year as far as winning some big games, especially not too long ago winning in Cincinnati. So give me the Texans +1.5 at home.
All right. Let's see. And for my second pick, I hate to do this, but as a Raider fan, it pains me to say this, but I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs to go into Vegas, and I'm picking them to cover at -10. The reason I'm doing that is one, I'd like to get some of my picks right, but the other is Kansas City is coming off of a pretty tough loss, where
Yeah.
they were one catch away from winning against the Philadelphia Eagles, but instead they come up empty-handed. They will be out for blood in this next game, and the Chiefs Raiders rivalry always gets both these teams up to play. But the Raiders are going to be missing Crosby more than likely for this game, which I think is going to be a huge loss for them against a pretty quarterback
Yeah.
and pass heavy offense with Mahomes and the Chiefs. So I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs -10.
That's a big number to cover. Good luck to you, but that's why we're picking them.
That's right, baby.
Uh, my second game, I'm going to go with the road Steelers going to Cincinnati, -1.5. So they're favored on the road here. The big story is there's no Joe Burrow, so
Right.
there's not really a debate about that there. I still think the Steelers defense isn't that bad. I think they can hold their own. So I'll take that. Plus, they just have that slight edge with Kenny Pickett as their quarterback in this game. So give me the Steelers -1.5 on the road.
All right. All right. And let's see. For my last pick, I'm taking this Monday night debacle here between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Fields is back, however, but I'm picking Joshua Dobbs to come through with the Minnesota Vikings and cover at -3. I think the Vikings have been on an uptrend. They are out of the doghouse and they are 6-5, above 500. The Chicago Bears, I think, showed some life last week, but I think the Vikings actually have something to play for, and they're playing at home. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Vikings.
No hair, don't care.
That's
I'm
right.
there with you, guys. Let's go. On my last pick, I'm picking the battle of last place in the NFC West. I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 2.5 at home. The Rams just flat out suck. They have shown no life of any sort of competitive football, to say the least. Kyler Murray is back, and there's a little bit of energy in the Cardinals locker room as well, with having their quote unquote Napoleon leadership back at the helm here. So I like the Cardinals plus 2.5 at home against the Rams. So I'll take that all day.
All right. Awesome. Well, you heard it here, folks. Folks, we're looking to go 3-0 this week. We'll have more on that next week when we come back. And again, look forward to seeing us on Sunday. Join our show. Join the chat. Get in on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Join us as we discuss the rest of the remainder of the NFL games for this weekend. We'll definitely talk a little bit of basketball too, and some of the hot topics that are up for a debate. I'll definitely be talking about how terrible that darn Kansas City game was. Ruined my night. Not only did I fantasy team lost because some guy did it. I don't even remember the guy's name. He's got like 2 last names, Scandrick, Monte. I don't know. Anyway, he dropped the ball and I lost my fantasy game, so I'm very upset about that. So anyway, so we'll definitely go through that and a lot more. So again, we appreciate you listening in to us. Check out some of our other content as well. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it, and go ahead and give us a like. We appreciate that too. Well,
absolutely.
Yep, and well, B, you got anything to add?
Hey man, we'll see y'all Sunday at 6:30. This is gonna be another fun show.
That's right. You heard what the man said. All right, until next time. We out.
Later.